So I says, yo, haha, it's all in the words.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Podrey, and I'm recording from Second Life. I got this video that I want to talk about. Well, I got this topic that I want to talk about, and it kind of caught me off guard because this world is already cray cray. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a lot of folks out here doing a lot of crazy shit. First, let me show you my outfit of the day. Um, I'm wearing a suit because I did security at my homegirl's event. She was doing a tribute for 9/11, and I want to say rest in peace to all the fallen. You know, we got fallen soldiers, we got fallen citizens. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people that mourn this day. But anyway, like I said, the topic of today is dealing with let's see, I think it's the state of Missouri. They have a few school districts that's allowing corporal punishment inside their schools, meaning they're allowing the principal, vice principal, maybe the counselor or whatever, to paddle kids. Now see, I'm 46, and back in the day, they used to allow that, and then they took it out. You know, they stopped allowing schools to do that, and I got a horrible story about, you know, getting paddled in school. I got a few horrible stories about getting paddled in school. It's one of those things where you get a paddle at school and then you get an ass whooping when you get home. It's crazy. I remember one time, I think I was like maybe first grade or something like that, second grade maybe. The counselors had pulled me into the office and told me to start pulling up my shirt so they can, you know, do a skin check or something like that. You know what I'm saying? To see if I was getting abused at home. And I ran home. Fucking, it's like, you know, fuck you, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Where's my parent? Ooh, this one got, should teachers use corporal punishment on students? This video was posted 4 years ago. It was a documentary on HBO. It looks like. And that's crazy. What is that? University of Oklahoma, OSU, Oklahoma State. What is it? The Cowboys, I think. I don't know too many college schools, but I think it's OSU Cowboys. But if you type up corporal punishment in schools, you know, for this year, 2022, as you see, I'm scrolling down, and yes, Missouri School District, Cassville School District, Georgia is corporal punishment. used to discipline kids in Georgia schools. But I saw a couple of weeks ago that Missouri, for sure, yeah, that's the video I saw right there 2 weeks ago. Missouri school districts reinstate paddle punishment option for students. And it's like, for one, they want to start putting guns in schools. And then two, they want to start adding this corporal punishment. Now, the way things are going right now, you got kids who are not able to handle other kids, and they are coming and shooting up the schools. So what you think they're going to do when you got the added punishment, corporal punishment, when you get sent to the office? You know what I'm saying? It's like, the fuck are they thinking about? It's crazy. I personally think that since we had the pandemic and folks have been, or students have been getting homeschooled or basically homeschooled, I think if you compensate these parents so they can be at home to help their kids with their schoolwork while they're doing homeschooling with these different internet programs, then it's like, it should work out. The problem really is that you got a lot of ignorant parents. Okay? Another problem is that parents sending their kids to school as though the school is fucking babysitters. Now, I got a very intelligent brother, and I'm repeating a lot of shit that he has said. In my own personal view, well, my experience from school was, I got bored of school because something in me was telling me that the shit they was trying to teach me was not going to benefit me at all. I was the goddamn class clown. You know what I'm saying? My grades was like, I made the grades to get me through. You know what I'm saying? I passed just enough to get to the next grade. Meaning, like, the first quarter of school, I'd fuck it off. But the second quarter of school was the first half, the first 2 quarters of school, I'd fuck it off. But the second 2 quarters of school, I'd bring it home like a champ. You know what I'm saying? And I get on to the next grade. But I remember getting paddled in school, and it didn't help. And shit didn't help. You know what I'm saying? The way I've always had an understanding is that when a child is born, they got the mother and the father's genes and personality, but then they also have their own individual personality. And through life experiences, a child has to learn how to balance all that shit together to become the best person that they can be. Out of all the sperm cells that the father puts into a woman, I don't know the number, but there is a certain sperm count, and it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not average for, not every man has the same sperm count, you know what I'm saying, but still, there's a lot of sperm cells that going through a woman's system, but only one sperm can, get into a woman's egg. And it's crazy how a child, their personality comes from that one sperm out of all those other ones. You know what I'm saying? I've heard someone say that Well, damn. Out of all the sperm cells that could have gotten your mama pregnant, the sperm cell that you got is the one that I gotta deal with, basically. And there's a lot of people, a lot of parents that have felt that same way all throughout time, because I love sociology. All right, I love the study of people, and I learned vicariously through other people as I was growing up. It's one of those things of, if I see it's not working for you, why the fuck would I do it? All right, so here it is. It's like, you never know how a child is going to turn out. You just got to be able to give them the tools that they need to become something in life. And it's crazy how a parent can give a child all the tools that they need, and the child still turns out to be fucked up. Or when you flip that, you take a child that ain't got shit, but they turn out to be something. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you flip that, and of course, you give a child the tools, and then they do turn out to be something. And then you also got the scenario where a child that ain't got shit, you know, and then they turn out to be a grown adult who ain't about shit. So, you know, you look at it in all four of those different ways, and I'm pretty sure there's more variables to add that's going to make the scenario change a whole lot. But it's crazy just how, you know, you just never know how a child's going to turn out to be. So adding all this extra shit into a school is crazy. And like I said, man, if you are a parent and you're going to allow the school to paddle your child, it's like, what kind of parent are you? It's like, don't you know your child? And don't you know how they're going to act based off of how they act at home? And if you got one of them sneaky ass... Now see, this is the problem. A lot of kids, they are constantly testing the waters. They're constantly testing their parents. And if the kid is outsmarting the fucking parent, then there's a big, big problem there. Meaning, if the kid is acting one way at home, but once they leave the house, they act a total different way, then let's say the kid acts good at home, but as soon as they get out of the supervision of their parent or parents, they're total assholes. There's a big problem there. And if the parent don't know that their kid is acting that way, and they don't believe what other people are saying about their kid, it's an even bigger problem. Because the kid is getting away with this shit. Now, back in the day, if you acted an ass outside of the house, best believe you was going to get scolded by the adults or older kids. And it's going to get, you know, your parents are going to be told. So you're going to get it out on the street, and you're going to get it at home. But it's fucked up how the crack pandemic fucked up the whole family structure. And I've made videos about this before, but the family structure is like, it was already hanging on by a string, because you had father figures that wasn't in the home based off of welfare, but you also have father figures that wasn't at home because the mother chose the wrong dude to fuck and get pregnant by. So you have ignorant parents trying to raise kids, and that wasn't it. You also have parents that was good to their kids, but all they could do was fucking work, so they wasn't at home to keep things balanced. Kids is at home, you tell your kids don't open the door, but still, kids are kids. They sneak out the house, or they fuck shit up within the house. You know what I'm saying? So the family structure, you know, during the crack pandemic Totally fucked up. And then after that whole crack is whack, you know what I'm saying? After the whole Reagan administration and shit, you still had to deal with children raising children. Because you had children who didn't have parents at home. They grew up on the street. And they started at a young age with having children. 13, 14, 15-year-olds having kids. So you have kids raising kids. They don't have any family structure. They don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? And I would say that's the years of going into the mid-90s. You had kids raising kids. And it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Crack epidemic was the 80s, going into the 90s. Then the crack shit started dying down. But then you still had the victims, which was the kids, in the early 90s, going into the mid 90s. And they out there fending for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Fucking young and dumb and full of cum. You know what I'm saying? Fast ass little girls who just, want to emulate, who just want to, you know what I'm saying? They only do what they was raised up around. You know what I'm saying? It's like the only thing they know how to do is the same shit they was brought up in. You know what I mean? Thinking that welfare is the thing to have. Why work when you got city state assistance? You know what I'm saying? That's going to provide you a fucking condo, meaning like a 2-floor apartment. You know what I'm saying? And it's a condo. It's a fucking townhouse. That's all it is to me. I mean, shit. I don't give a fuck what projects you're in. If you got an apartment that's 2 stories, come on now. 2-3 bedrooms, with maybe even a basement. The fuck? That's a goddamn condo to a townhouse to me. So anyway, if you're gonna get provided with some shit like that, that's good living for people that can really afford to live there by choice. You know what I'm saying? Not per welfare choice, but per I went out, got a job, moved away from the ghetto, now I got me a quote-unquote condo / townhouse. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, this shit right here is a bad thing. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It makes my mind spin in all kind of directions with different thoughts and memories, flashbacks of how it does not work. So anyway, I said I was going to make this a quick video, but obviously I'm not making it a quick video. But like I said, if you go to the search engine and you type in, corporal punishment in 2022, you'll find these videos to get information from. Now, of course, my disclaimer is I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm not the dumbest person in the world. What I need you to do is to question everything that I'm saying. And then I need you to do your own research so you can find facts. Facts on facts on facts. The most important thing I need you to do is once you get your facts, share your information with other people. The reason why I think you should share your information is because you never know when someone is thinking the same thing that you're thinking, except they don't have anybody to talk to. And it's fucked up, and I know how it feels to be the only person in the room that's thinking something and nobody else is on that level. And they look at you like you're the goddamn weirdo. And that's not cool, man. And that's not cool at all. So anyway, this is your boy Podrey, and this is a passionate topic. You know what I'm saying? I personally question every woman that I was in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's like I had to know where their head was because I had already brought one child in when I was 17. Even though I was working, she didn't want shit to do with me because I didn't want to get married. And I was like, yo, logically, we don't know who the fuck we are individually. And we already brought a child in the world. So we can't double down on that and make mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. Let's slow the fuck down, take our time, get all the help that we can get to help us grow individually and together. And she was not hearing that. Sadly to say, she died from cancer. And the doctors told us that she would have complications if she tried to have more kids. And whoever she was fucking with after me, well, she ain't here today. And the child that I helped bring into the world, she didn't want me to have nothing to do with that kid. My mother knew information about that kid, but my mother fucking was man, I want to cuss her out. But still, I always stayed listed. So that way, if anybody was to look for me so I could help that child out, I'd be listed. But nobody came looking. I don't deny that child. But I never brought another child into the world because it was too many chances of not being prepared. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be held accountable for my decisions. I didn't want to be a selfish person and bring a child into the world knowing fucking well that I wasn't ready or the woman that I was with wasn't ready. And the reason why I knew those women wasn't ready because none of them is with me right now. And I'm not a fucked up person. I'm financially in a good place. I'm emotionally in a good place. I'm mentally in a good place. You know what I'm saying? My spirit is in a good place. You know what I mean? I constantly try to put out PSAs, public service announcements, because I want to help folks. So you most definitely believe that I would have tried to have been the best parent that I could have been. So here it is. I'm putting out this video. And if you're curious about Second Life, all these avatars, there's a person behind all these avatars. Alright? Think of that movie Surrogate with Bruce Willis and a few other actors and actresses. Surrogate is a great movie. Or the movie Avatar, where here it is, you're sitting, you know what I'm saying, at your computer. You have an avatar. You know, you take some real life money to put your avatar together, to buy clothes, things like that. If you want to dance, you go to the dance stores, the animation stores, and you buy all these different dances. Whatever you want to do, the thing that sold me was you can do whatever you want to do on here that you can't do in real life. Meaning, in real life, I wasn't trying to get married again. I wasn't trying to have kids. But on here, I got married twice and I had kids on here. And it's a cool ass fucking phase. I was a pediatrician on here. I got trained to be a pediatrician. And I help people, you know, go through their pregnancies. You know what I'm saying? Also was a masseuse. So, you know, I helped pregnant women do their yoga exercises, breathing exercises, and all that kind of shit. Second Life is the metaverse that they're trying to work on now. except for this Second Life came out in 2003, something like that. And the animation is a whole lot better than any other 3D sandbox world that that's out there, like I am VU, and there's a few other. This place really manifested from chat rooms. A lot of the people that are on here, they came from chat rooms. But when you are on Second Life, you and your whole family, except for the young kids, can come on here, get an avatar, and no matter where you are in the world, you log on and you can talk through typing, or you get your headset and you talk to your family members as though they were right there. And this came out before we had FaceTime on phones. So you get your avatar to represent who you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be human. You could be a beast. You could be a robot. You could be partly animated. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they sell at the second market store, you can fucking, you know what I'm saying, become. In the second market store, I was on here looking for dances because I'm a DJ, and I'm looking for animations to put into a dance HUD on my land, so whenever I have people there, they can dance together. And by me being a DJ, I collected a bunch of shuffle dances. I mean shuffle music. You know, like Cupid Shuffle. So I'm trying to find the animations, you know what I'm saying, to be able to do that. But I'm gonna get off of here, man. Like I say, question everything that I'm talking about. Do your research on it, and share it with other people. You know, my channel here is growing with Podrey, and I do a lot of I record a lot of poetry or just my thoughts on shit, and I post it on this channel. I have two other channels. This Podrey Smurf channel is for gaming. I like playing 7 Days to Die. I also like playing Madden 22, but I haven't recorded any lately. But I like playing the 7 Days to Die as a zombie killing games, zombie survival. If you know about Minecraft, it's like a very adult Minecraft. You know, just the graphics and everything is a whole lot better. Watch some videos on 7 Days to Die, and you'll get the concept of it. My third channel is this Podrey Smurf 2, and what I do on there is I take pictures and videos of either Instagram models, TikTok, content creators, or just random people, period. And I make my own videos and put music behind it. So anyway, I'm putting myself out there advertising because I like to entertain, and I like to entertain in a whole lot of different ways. I'm a very congenial person. Now that I got my plug out the way, I've also told you my disclaimer. I've also explained the reason for talking about corporal punishment in schools. I've given you all the details. I've given you the who, what, when, where, and why. All I need you to do is, you know what I'm saying, take the time to add your own thought to it and share your thoughts with everybody else or somebody else. Do you some research on it. And I'm going to get out of here. I hope you have a good day, a good morning, a good night. I hope you take care of yourself. Hope you have some, I hope you make sure that your mental health and your physical health is in check. Hydrate, drink water. If you don't like plain water, get you some water with lemon slices, lime slices, orange slices. They give it some flavor. Let it sit for a little bit type shit. You know what I mean? We don't need it. We don't need a lot of damn sugar in our lives. The way that they can food and the way they sell food, if you look at the ingredients, there's sugar all in it. You just can't taste it like if you're taking a teaspoon of sugar and dumping it in to your candied yams. You know what I'm saying? I can't even say a teaspoon. A fucking half a cup of white sugar. You know what I'm saying? Fucking half a cup of brown sugar for some candied yams. I ain't fucking around. I love cooking. And candy yams gotta be sweet. Even though the yam is sweet by itself. I ain't fucking around, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Like I say, hope you have a good day, good night, good morning. Peace. Peace.